Is unity possible? The optimist in me says yes. The realist inside says yes, and unity is a lifelong endeavor that takes honest and committed daily effort. Are you up for the challenge? Hi, I'm Kristen. Welcome to the See Your Wellbeing channel. Welcome to my community. I'm your energy wizard, inspiring and enabling you to sense, engage, and express more authentic energy and unity in your life with Qigong. Unity doesn't mean we all come to agreement on the same issue. Unity is defined as coming together, likes and dislikes, being with someone or something. Qigong allows us to see your well-being, allows us to sense, engage, and express unity through fundamental elements of the practice: breath, activation, clearing, circulating, flowing, and storing. Let's unite. And oh, by the way, I invite you to subscribe. Click the red button below. Why? Because you are joining a community of practitioners around the world who endeavor towards unity. All right, let's give this a go. We're going to see if this mic works. Last week it didn't. We're going to just pray to the Qi gods that the mic works. I'm learning. I don't have an editor or a videographer, so it's just me and the magic tree. And now you. Welcome. All right, so let's begin with a little bit of spinal enlivening. So if you're struggling with the belief of unity, or waking up the Qi inside of you with a little spinal enlivening is a good way to begin. So feet about shoulder width apart, root down into the earth. Soften your joints, relax the pelvis, and just allow the arms to relax. Shoulders dropped at your side, elbows soft. And here we're going to begin turning slowly towards our right. So turn beginning from the hips and the low back, slowly. Knees stay soft and pointing forward. Turn through the mid-back, upper back, and neck. Just a little cleansing, wringing out of disbelief. Inhale, coming back to the center. Nice and slow to begin. Turn from your hips, your low back, turning through this and around this central channel, which we'll be working with today in our practice. Turning, hips, mid-back, upper back, and neck. And it's like you're wringing out doubts and disbelief and welcoming in fresh perspective as you come back to the center. So take it at your own pace, but I want you to feel the different aspects of this central channel, your spine, in Western language. In Eastern language, we're looking at the Chang meridian, this thrusting channel, so turning around that central axis. Let's take one more to each direction, turning hips and waist. Inhale, ooh, fresh life force energy comes into your being as you turn back to the center. Inhale, back to the center. Ooh. Let's take this into knocking on the door of life. Yeah, that spinal enlivening is a wonderful way to start your morning. So this practice today would be a great practice for the morning. And I'll link some of my other waking up practices in the description below. But in the morning, it's really nice to just get into our bodies, welcoming in this potential. Turning from your center still here. It's said that this Qigong meridian is the sea of blood, this ocean from which we emerged and developed. Often said to be the first meridian established in the fetus. So root your awareness down deep into your low belly. And at the same time, feel your head lifting up towards the heavens, keeping this channel open and long, ready to receive. Step into this endeavor of unity. And we'll slow it down. Slow it down. Pause for a minute in your stance. Notice your life force coming on board, waking up to this possibility, to this endeavor of unity. Now let's combine breath with movement, a wonderful way to nourish our nervous system. Spinal cord breathing. We're going to bring the arms up, shoulder height, elbows bent. Soften the knees here. So we'll go slow to begin. Knees stay bent. With spinal cord breathing, you want to think about moving, as the name says, through the spine, not so much hips and waist. And then we're going to bow forward, bringing the elbows toward one another, keeping a bend in the knees. So we inhale, turn to the side. I'm on a bit of an angle here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just feel this nourishing movement through the spine. So not only are we working with the Qigong meridian, when we kind of open up to the front, we open to the extraordinary meridian, the conception vessel. As we round towards the back, the governing vessel. These three extraordinary meridians. When we awaken the flow of energy through these meridians, it is possible. It is possible for us to step forth in this endeavor that is a daily challenge. Awaken, inhale. And if you're just on board with, hey, this feels good in my spine, awesome. You're uniting with us. I tend to get deep pretty quick, so I'll back up and just say, feel the stretch in the back of the spine. Feel the stretch in the front of the spine. It just is amazing. And to be honest, I had quite a bit of experience with yoga and kind of the philosophy around yoga when coming to Qigong. So I wasn't really looking for the physical benefits of Qigong. Well, they're wonderful. If you follow me, you've done some of my practices, you're going to see I focus a little bit more kind of on the thematic, spiritual experience of the practice. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Not to say you won't get the physical benefits either. One more. Exhale. Release. Okay, let's work around this meridian, just opening a little bit along the sides of the body. We don't just want to stay in that frontal plane. take the feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Bend the knees softly, and we're going to move the body like a river. Side to side. Soft knees. So as I said, the Chang meridian is said to be that ocean from which we emerged and developed. So move your body like the ocean, feeling yourself moving through this sea of potential, possibility, energy, flowing smoothly, even around the rough spots. Because there will definitely be some rough spots along the mission towards unity. Flow. And let's slow it down. Come to the center, bow forward for a moment. So we may not ever come to agreement on everything. I can say that's definitely possible. But can we come together in this mission to live in an equal and just way, treat one another with kindness and love, respect. Let's slowly come up. We're going to extend that, move the body like a river just a little bit. We're going to come shift over to the left and reach the right arm overhead, reaching, gazing up. And you come down as far as you feel comfortable, just avoiding that knee from extending beyond the toe. We'll shift over to the right, reach with the left, and let's make this a flow. Shift and reach. Inhale. Exhale for your transition. Inhale. Exhale. And you can gaze down or you can gaze straight ahead or up. Listen to how your energy is communicating with you and respect its flow. The Qigong is not about force. Qigong really is about relaxation. Sometimes we gotta move through some postures that feel a little bit uncomfortable at first. But that's why we repeat, so you can feel an opening through the process. The first step is not always the easiest, right? One more, each direction. Reach. And bow forward. So that right there was one of the elements of the practice I mentioned at the beginning. That's the circulation, where we move through what might be viewed like some stretching type movements. Let's do another one. Let's do full body flow. Go ahead and grab one wrist, bend the knees, and slowly roll up. Reach up. And exhale, bow forward. Again, through this central channel, opening up front and back. Rising up through the center, reach. Exhale. Inhale, roll up. Exhale. Inhale, roll up. Exhale. Couple more. You can switch your clasp. It's so lovely to do this practice out in nature. If you're so fortunate with me. If not, I'm bringing nature to you. And quite honestly, you can take a few of these movements and take yourself outside and really feel this unity with energy around. Strengthen your capacity to connect. Reach up. Open out. hands to heart. Let's step the feet a little bit closer together. And we're going to go through just a brief clearing our organs. That might not be so brief. Clearing each one of the organs with the wave. So we're going to work through that central channel again, but we're going to focus also on clearing any toxicity from these organs that are said to be the reservoirs of our qi. So let's just start with the movement first. Hands can rest gently on the thighs. I'll turn sideways so you can see me. Feet again shoulder width apart, rooted into the earth. We're going to make a little wave through the spine. So chin goes out, hips go back. Yeah, take some time to get used to the mechanics and again listen to your body. Rolling through this motion. You could even do this seated. Everything we've done so far, you could do seated. I'll do another seated practice in the near future. Simply give yourself permission to be okay with where you're at. And welcome this flow of energy. All right. Now that you've got the movement, we're going to work with the organs. So we're going to take the hands right on the lungs, and we're going to make the healing sound 3 times with each organ. I'll pause between so you can hear the sound. The sound for the lungs is S, 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 with the wave 3 times. Clearing sadness, grief. Now we'll go to the kidneys. Hands come onto the kidneys. Same thing, wave. The sound is like water rushing or sneezing. Clearing fear. Self-doubt. From the kidneys we go to the liver and clear stress and frustration. I do this one every morning. Turning a little bit to your right. I'm not mirroring you now. Your hand's on your right side. So you would look like this if you're looking at the camera. So going to the side, the sound is shh, S-H-H-H. Shh. Shushing the frustration. Shh. From the liver we go to the heart. Let's take hands just to center, clearing haste, impatience, and hatred. The sound is 3 times. Next energy reservoir we go to is the spleen on your left side. You would look like this on your left side, clearing cloudy thinking, worry, anxiety. The sound is very guttural, off to your side. Coming back to center. And finally, the invisible organ, the triple warmer. The sound is so we'll take the wave, take the arms up, waving over, and so just bringing you into integration. When you feel all out of sorts, clearing the triple warmer is so important. Let's do that 3 more times. trees are talking, and so's your chi. Take a moment and feel as my external world around you begins to enliven. It's an invitation to connect to that enlivening that's happening inside that you may not be able to deny anymore. Denying your willingness for unity blocks your flow. Because this practice and living life is not about doing it all alone. It's togetherness. It's togetherness which enhances our ability to sense, engage, and express well-being. Let's move into our first flow. That was a pep talk for, this is a little bit more of a complicated, lengthy flow, but we're going to take it nice and slow together. This is called Embrace the Tiger, Return to the Mountain, Universe Flow. Okay, nice and slow. Establish your chi stance. If you don't know what that is, I will link to that video below that has the less quality audio, but we're going to say, hey, it is what, right now that's what it is. All right, so nice rooted stance. Going to glide the hips back, arms go apart. We come back together as the knees straighten, the backs of the hands come toward one another, rising up that central channel. We push forward, sink the chest back. Open the arms up, overhead, as you're reaching towards the universe. And I step on a tree stump and allow the arms to float down. I got your back, magic tree. Maybe it's got mine. And then turn the arms out, palms out, away, reach up overhead. And bring the fingertips toward one another at the top of the head, connecting to this channel running up through the central line. You may even choose to take the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth for these flows, creating a stronger connection to the circuitry of energy. Draw the elbows toward one another, and then allow the hands to float, not touching the body, just gracefully down this front channel. And then we'll inhale, float the arms up. We just do a couple waves through the spine. Press forward, shift the chest back. A couple more, and you can exhale through the nose. So when we're flowing, it's inhale, exhale through the nose. One more. And allow the hands to float down, down, down. Try not to get lost in the complexity. Feel the flow. Glide the hips back, arms go apart. Backs of the hands come toward one another as you straighten up. Press forward, sink the chest back. Reach the arms up overhead, back of the hands toward one another, float down. Open up this central channel, this ocean from which you emerged. Turn the palms away, inhale. Fingertips meet right on the top of the head. Draw the arms together, float down. Inhale, float the arms up, one wave. We're going to do this several times. Just connecting with this amazing endeavor of uniting someone, something. We're here together. Float the hips back. Inhale, layer in the breath here. Exhale, press, chest sinks back. Inhale, reach up, floating the arms down. Turn the palms away, exhale, reach up overhead. Fingertips come towards one another. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, float the hands down. Inhale, float up, wave. Exhale. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, float down. Exhale, float the hips back. Inhale, draw in. Feel yourself moving more than just your body now. Feel yourself moving through this field of energy. And it's all coming from this central place of unity. To the top of the head, draw the elbows in, float down. And if your breath is not in unity with us, that's okay, you're here. Wave. Couple more. This isn't a one and done practice. Repetition. Repetition builds our potential. Arms reach up. Open. Exhale. Fingertips come together on the top of the head. Go ahead and try it if you haven't already. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. I can't do that and talk at the same time. That would be skill. That would be Qigong. Reach. Let's do one more. Exhale. Feel this nourishing and supportive connection to your central axis. Reach. Soak it up. Elbows together, float down. Inhale, float up. Wave. Draw back in. Float down. Yes, we are. Okay. I'm going to do a final flow combination, one of my favorites. I think I say that about everything, but this is one of my favorites. The fireworks and reverse fireworks. So really working through this central channel. So we're going to draw the hands up the midline, so back of the hands toward one another. And we're going to float up, 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 overhead, open out to the side. So much less complicated than the last one. Back of the hands toward one another, and we go up, 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 open. And you might find just a little bit of kind of just turning through the center. It's like these fireworks are rising up, open out to the side. Be experiencing this unity with all. Coming from the center, we inhale, exhale. And if you don't feel that movement through the central axis, no worries. I find that this particular flow, though, does invite kind of that spontaneity, this rising up. You can imagine this golden light coming from your pelvic floor. You might even give a little squeeze to that as you reach up, rising out the top of your head. Here, this is you. This is you stepping forward on that endeavor of unity. You connecting with this reservoir and sending out well-being to the world around you. Soft breath. One more, and then we're going to reverse it. Reach up. Back of the hands toward one another like we were before. And then we're going to spiral it down the central line and begin to spiral the hands as you get towards the heart. Release down to the earth. So inhale, back of the hands toward one another. Turn as you come down to the center. Allow the fluidity of the rest of your body to be. Relax. Slow down. Now you absorb this life-giving energy, taking it down, all the way down to the origination of you through this central channel. One more. Let's pause here at the heart. Pause at the heart. Turn the hands outward, bringing the thumb and the first finger together in Diamond Mudra. Making a gesture from the heart. Yeah, we all know love. May we all know happiness. May we all know joy. May we all be willing to take the endeavor towards unity, the delights and the sorrows that come. Bring the hands toward you, down to the low belly. Store this healing life force energy. Bring the feet together. Close your eyes. Allow that rich practice to absorb through every cell. We are one. Fill your low belly with a nourishing breath. So please comment below with yes, I endeavor towards unity. Thank you for your practice. Be well.